What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hold on. I was in the middle of doing something. There's a lot going on here, ain't it? There's a lot going on. What's going on? Hey, Grown Folks TV, Silver Fox, Blackberry Molasses. Hey, baby, it's always a pleasure to see y'all. What's going on? So it's Monday. The holidays are still on. I'm wishing everyone a happy New Year's because I normally don't come on. I probably won't be on tomorrow. I'm not coming on New Year's Day. But there's a lot going on, and there's a lot that I want to talk about. But I want to do this in a different fashion. I wish that we probably could get more subs to participate on the way I'm going to do this today. And I'm really reevaluating my channel to go in a different direction. I'm still going to do beef sector, but I want to do it in a different fashion. So I'm getting some stuff together. Hopefully for the New Year's, we could kick it off. Now, I'm not going to say right at the first I'm going to kick it off, but I am going to kick it off for the New Year's. I'm trying to wrestle up some things that I need to make my show go in a different direction. Well, we know we had plenty of mess. Now, I don't know about those folks on strike because it seems like the beef sector is holding it down their way, strike or not. And so it's been a lot of shit going on and a lot of people involved. But today was some pretty good shows. Last night I watched Lemons, and I'm going to talk about Lemon and Dragon. Hey, TSW. Lemon and Dragon and Lolo and all those other people, Grown Folks TV. I think I'm going to even speak on you, how you try to give sound advice. But, I think sometime when it comes from different people, it's the messenger for these people over here. And that's the craziest thing. I think long as the message is good, it doesn't matter really who it comes from. But that's neither here or there. We in a different area. Hey, Ray Black, what's going on? So one thing that I'm not, please make sure you hit that like button, and you are welcome to voice your opinion. Now, listen, if you're a subby and you want to get up here and you want to talk about this subject, I'm going to do the same thing that they said James did over there in his town hall. I'll leave the banner up if you don't want people to know who you are. But I think it's time that the subbies get a little more involved and not just in the chat engagement. Hey, Tay Baby, beautiful. But just we need to know where the subbies are coming from because our perspectives as content creators can be a little different. So we saw a lot of shit that goes on. And, you got people with this Just Krista and Lemon deal. Now, I did watch Lemon last night. I made sure that I watched him because I had took a nap earlier. Queen Diva left early. So I did what I had to do. And I watched Lemon for a little while. Now, listen. Some people are mad at Lemon and some people are mad at Just Krista. And I think where I stand, this is just me, I'm not mad at either one of them only because this is what the area gives. I don't know why people get so outraged when one person says something about maybe a content creator that they like. So they kind of bias and they just won't call the shit on the carpet. Now I hear people saying Lemon went too low. I hear people saying Just Krista went too low. Now I was in Lemons live. And what one thing about Lemon I noticed, if Lemon is sober, he'll hold off on acting like an ass. You know, he'll hold off with the dragon and stuff, and he's really not a dragger, right? But he had people in there wanted him to jag Krista and Dragon, but Dragon they say was over on someone else's panel, and they was asking him. Now I think my G is scamming folk. I really do think Dragon is scamming folks. That's just what I think, you know. Now she was talking about this dude that they had introduced on Lemons. I was over there a little while and I saw this guy and they had this apartment together. Now my thing where I got confused at is how did Dragon put up her half of the money when she had just asked my G for money to buy her phone? Now, my G brought her money for a phone. This is where I think sometimes they playing in our face and they may be running a scam or a play on us. So Lemon gave her money for this telephone, and we all kind of watched how she went in the T-Mobile store to buy this phone, and you know, he didn't hear from her after she got the phone. But then I heard somewhere else that her old phone returned. Now, I could be wrong, my G, I could be wrong. But what appears was I think it is. I think that Dragon is just scamming everyone. I think she just scamming everyone. And she reminds me, and I could be wrong. I'm not saying that this young lady is on drugs, but she reminds me of a crackhead or somebody. You know, they used to scamming people. They baby, they could lie and everything. They will make up any type of lie just to scam some money. So I'm confused on how did she have money to give her half her $1,000 to this gentleman that they got this apartment, and she didn't have money for a phone a couple of days later. I'm just not understanding. So is she just scamming the people for what she want when she want, and she's holding on to the little money she have to move forward? You know, now if she got her an apartment and it looked like her and this gentleman supposed to be going half and half with this apartment, but something appeared really strange to me, and maybe because I know what, you know, I'm kind of street smart, and I know how people move on the street when they scamming you. And so when I saw that gentleman and he was talking, and she was all giddy and happy, saying that's her new friend, nothing between them. You know, he just a G that was looking out for. He saw that they was about to set her up and rob, and he came to her defense, right? I'm thinking, okay, but now to me, it put me in the mind of maybe perhaps he's more than just a friend, or they got another deal going on. Now see, I just don't want to say what that other deal, what I think that other deal, but it put me in the mind. See, she got a backpack, she got a motorbike. She know that it's solid. He know that she's solid, and he gonna look out for. But he also knew that she was homeless. So what would make him go out on a limb and get an apartment with her? That's not making much sense to me. If he knows she homeless and she not stable and she been homeless for a while. So it made me think, are they running some type of deal together? And maybe she could be his little mule. I just kept seeing when I saw him and I saw his disposition and his demeanor, I'm thinking this dude reminds me of somebody else or something else. Now I could be wrong. And I don't know if he's using Dragon. See, what is she really giving him? And I don't mean body wise, I just mean what are they really swapping for in exchange for her security of living with him? That crossed my mind. He reminded me he could have been a little D boy, and she may be a little mule for him. And y'all can look that up with a little mule. But I know she playing games. I think she using people. I think she's getting money from Lemon, and if anything, it looked like Dragon may be pimping Lemon. She might be pimping Lemon. If not, Lemon is. I think both. Hey, newbie. I think both of them are using each other. He's using her for content, and I think he really likes Dragon. You know, I heard that supposedly that she was gonna get a ticket to come visit him, and somehow she reneged on it. And that was pretty strange because this like the second attempt that they supposed to be getting together. But it reminds me like that guy was a hustler. Like he may be using Dragon for something else, and she's agreeing to do what he want her to do. It reminds me of a D boy and a mule. Now, could it be a possibility that that's what they got really going on? But I don't want to put that label on them because I don't know it to be factual. And that's just not cool to do, to put jackets on people and you really don't know. But it's something else going on there. And Lemon may not be in the know. You know, sometimes Lemon try to act like he's not all there, or he don't really understand what's going on. But his infinity for Dragon is something different, and it's kind of strange to a lot of us because we don't exactly know why he continued to hold on to Dragon. Now I understand friendships, but I don't understand this friendship. What is he getting out of it? You know, she's getting something out of it because every time you turn around, she pimping him out of money. So see, she's pimping him out of money. But what is that other guy getting out of it? That's what I'm really looking at. What is he getting out of Dragon, you know, being there in his house with him or his apartment with him? It's just strange to me, but that's my mind probably wandering because, like I said, his presentation was more like a dope boy to me. That I'm just telling the truth. That's what it was, more like a hustler. Like, you know, his demeanor came off a little more like a street man to me, a street man that got something more going on other than just working. But I could be wrong, you know. And like I said, I don't want to put that label on, but I think my G is definitely scamming folks down here, and why people continue to give her money, you know, and knowing that she shows ungratefulness a lot of times. Like I said, I would never give her anything because she ungrateful. Plus the shit she said about Lemon when she went on her channel and they had got into their little kerfuffle. She said some harsh things about him. But again, I guess he's a forgiving person. Is he a forgiving person? Or this is bringing him content? His connection with her is bringing him content. You know, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. That's why I want the subbies. I really do want the subbies to start sounding off, you know, start giving their opinion. Now, a lot, like I said, Dragon, I think she's a user. I think she's using Lemon. I believe that she didn't have money. I don't care what she says, she's saving up her money. Because my thing is, I wouldn't come on here if I had a couple of thousands in my bank account and ask no one for anything. I would go ahead and just take care and provide for myself. But if she got an apartment, congratulations to her. However, I think it's some game. I think Dragon has a lot of game with it. And she reminds me of a street woman. And I don't mean, you know, she around selling her body street, but she's a hustler. See, and she's hustling people on here. And I think Lemon is helping her hustle people on here. That's just me. I'm just gonna tell you how I really feel. Like I said, I never give anything to her because I don't like the way she present herself and the way she talk about people after they give her the money, right? So that's my thing with Dragon. She got a new apartment, she got a new friend. You know, I like I said, he reminds me of a D boy, and she may be his little mule. If y'all don't know what a mule is, look up a D mule. Now that might be putting a jacket on, but that's what it seems like to me, that he's going to use her to run his shit while he probably work. That's just something that I picked up. It just dropped in my spirit, like, something ain't right with this. You know, who is this guy? Look the way he talking. He got those gold, you know, teeth and all that, and you know, they smoking and she all antsy, like she on something. She just hopping all around the place. She seemed very happy. And then she's such a liar. She has no consistency in her stories. She'll say one thing on one platform and then go to another platform and say something else. So she's not to be trusted when she come out here and tell us anything other than she's scamming folks down here. That's what I see. She's a hustler. She know how to hustle. That's why she didn't mind staying on them streets. Because see, she knows she's a street hustler. And she know that she can go over there and hustle Lemon. So that, I mean, it was just too many inconsistencies and too many lies that come from Dragon for me. But I ain't mad at you. Get it the way you can, sister, because I ain't helping you. So I can't say too much. But so let's move on. Let's move on. Yesterday, Lemon had that show and he started holding the bag. Yep, holding the bag, Diva. I just got that, like, nah, something ain't right. She might be holding the bag, right? Maybe we just know that from probably just being in a street environment, like, you know, around people that we've seen do that, and they use people like that. She don't have anywhere to go. So the best thing for him to do is to use her versus using someone else. She may be an easy target for him, and I hope that's not the case, because I'm not carrying a bag or doing time for nobody, you know. But if that's the street like that she live in, we done heard about her past, you know, experiences, so we know she knows street. We know she knows street, right? That ain't no joke. Hey, Carrie. So yesterday, Krista and Lemon got into it real bad, you know, and I thought their thing had subsided, you know. I didn't hear her say much about Lemon. He didn't say much about her. But I noticed he was being egged on. And while he was sober, he was just letting it go, letting it go. But it seems like the more he began to drink, hey, Carrie, the more that they was egging him on. So he decided to go after Kristen. Now, this is the way I remember it. I could be wrong. Hey, baby, happy new year to you. I could be wrong, but I remember them being on Lemon's platform talking plenty of shit, and you know, they was talking about Krista and everything, and then Krista may have got wind of it some kind of way. Come on, we only have 24 life. She must have gotten wind of it. So I went over there because they said, oh, she's on. In fact, Lemon sent everybody to Krista. See, he had the crowd over there, you know, and he sent everybody over to Krista. So I went over there like everybody else to see what. And she was cussing, she was dragging. She said she had released some pictures. So finally, people saw some pictures. And now, Krista, my problem with you is I think you put 20 on $2, not 10, but 2, 20 and 2. You saying this gentleman had a glass eye. You witnessed him, like you witnessed the 2 parts on. And I hate to bring up TC. See, Krista, I don't know if you lying, because you say you witnessed him popping his eye in and out because it's a prosthetic eye. And you know that he was popping it in and out. So it took him a long time. So you had everybody in his chat, you know, making comments like, oh, he going to put his eye in. He want to make sure his eye is straight. Just all kind of crazy shit. It was funny. The chat is always funny. So finally, Lemon must have, I left because I said, this doing too much. You either go, come on camera, or you dragging this shit out. He was letting people on the platform like he was stalling. He was stalling. So finally, I guess he must have revealed himself. So when I woke up this morning, I heard that he had revealed himself. So I went back over there. Now, to me, I can't say that is a prosthetic eye, but it does look a little different. It looks different, like something perhaps is going on with the eye, you know, but I can't say that is a prosthetic eye. I can't, because it doesn't really appear to me like that, because they are normally glassier to a certain extent. They have a certain look to them, but I can tell that perhaps something is wrong with one of his eyes. Still, it doesn't take away from who Lemon is, right? So I really didn't care whether we saw a picture of Lemon or not, because I had seen Lemon long time ago. They had Doc's Lemon over in Sir King's, and 7 Stars had his pictures. So he basically looked the same. He's just a little heavier, but that is a real eye. But I think something perhaps is wrong with his eye, but it didn't look like it was a fake eye to me. So Krista was saying that he was popping, hey, Candy, he was popping the eye in and out, in and out. That's how she knows it's prosthetic eye. Now, it didn't appear to me like that. But Krista got real upset because Lemon had started talking about her. But see, I can't remember whether she did the video first about him or he did the video first. However, they said Lemon went real dark. So did Krista. They both went dark. I don't know what people are expecting from these people when they go back and forth. That's why I need to know what the subbies feel when they say they went too dark. Because I don't think they went dark. I think they do just what people do over here. They talked about the dead. You know, he wasn't saying everything factual about her. He don't know for a fact. We don't know for a fact if that lady had any involvement in her friend's passing. Then she started talking about him having involvement in his brother's passing. That's some sick shit to me, especially when you start spreading narratives like that and you don't know them to be true. So when she did that, he decided after he went on for about an hour that he was going to come after. And really, he's not a dragger. He's not a roaster. He didn't do nothing but say the same thing over and over and over and over, about her fat not being able to walk, and he's offering $1,000 to her to walk. So to me, there was no really, you know, drags for either one. Now she said some shit about him, but I don't find it to be true. See, I just don't find that to be true, Kristen. That's my problem with you. I don't believe you saw that dude popping no eye in and out, or he told you he had some involvement with his brother's demise. I don't believe that. And that's the sick part about it, because it's generating content for people, but it's not factual content, and that's the problem. But I do recall on several times that they say they don't give a shit whether you tell them the truth, long as you generating content. So that's what it was. You lied on him, and he lied on him, because and he lied on you. And to me, they both went dark. But what's it to you? Whether they go dark all the time. People sit on his platform and they go dark. You know, she get mad and she go dark. So what is the problem? Oh, I think he went too dark. No, I think he delivered just what she delivered. He went dark as she went, and they both went dark, and that's just the environment we in. So neither one of them, to me, really told no factual shit. It was just dry roasting, I guess. I wasn't, because Krista said that Lemon was involved in his. I do remember that, but see, I can't remember that if that was before or after. See, because they sit on his platform and talk about, hey, Dr. LaShanya, baby, how are you? Happy New Year. They sit on his platform and talk about her all the time. And I had, and so is this her just coming back like, fuck, I'm sick of it. You keep talking. I'm trying to hold off. I thought it died down, but now I'm just gonna say what I want to say. And then she just starts shooting off that bullshit, like, Lemon and and his eye and stuff like that. I thought it was corny on both parts. I don't think he drug her. I don't think she drug him, really. But you let people tell you they biased. They go for who they want to go for. I think both of them told lies. I think he told lies because he don't know that it to be factual that she had any involvement in that lady, demise. I don't think so. So he was lying and she was lying because she tried to pretend like he had something to do with his brother's demise. Oh, and when Lemon found out, he came back as dark. Okay, so they both got a little dark. Okay, TSW, you was over there the whole time. Listen, his lives are long, and plus I'm in and out. Hey, Rod. So my thing is both of them went dark and is up and is stuck with him now because they said some disgusting, vile, dark shit to me. Both of them said it, and is up and is stuck. That's the way that is. We can't do that. We can't, as a people, really try to be fair and unbiased and take sides when both of them are wrong. Both of them are just as wrong as two left shoes. That's how I believe. So I don't, when it comes to that, nah, it didn't bother me because both of them was doing the same thing. I can't lean towards one saying one says something worse as the other. Now, Lemon did get mad because I heard Krista say something, in fact, about she's not sure why the sister will allow her daughter with a grown man like that. That's fucked up. Because that's insinuating that he would do something to his niece. Now, that shit is a little bit sick, Krista. I think you went real sick with that one. But again, you guys made the rule. You can't tell people how to fight in the beef sector. So people say what they want. They say. But she did imply that perhaps that the sister was wrong for leaving her daughter with her uncle, to be babysat because he may do something to her. That was some sick shit. That was really sick, but all of it was sick, but that was some sick shit to even say that about that man and his niece. You went real low there, Krista, but again, you can't tell people how to fight. They go low every day when we over here and we hear them dragging people. So it is what it is. So hopefully we'll see where it's from. Neither one of them the things they said was justifiable. I can't justify getting that ugly, but that's how they do over here. And that's why sometimes as a content creator, you just have to really truly be unbiased. And I'm going unbiased in this matter. I think both of them got downright dirty and nasty, because I know that dude had to be hurt when you implied that he would do something to his niece, even to involve him in doing something to his brother. That shit was sick for me. And then saying she did something to that lady. We don't know. That's just some sick shit going around, you know. But that's where, as content creators, I really want y'all to start sounding off. Tell us what y'all think. See, for me to come up here and say as a content creator that I think it was a low blow on both ends, and you know, that's not enough. It's what you guys digest and what you guys support. Because basically, if you didn't support that behavior, the behavior wouldn't continue. That's just the fact. If you didn't support it, it wouldn't continue. So hey, you got people in here saying she went to Lemon first, and then Lemon Gummy, then Lemon came back at her. Like I said, both of it was sick. I'm sick of this sickness around the familiar male female relationship. All men are not predators, and they need to stop doing that bullshit. All men over here aren't predators, but as soon as they get mad, they always put a pedo jacket on the men around here, and that has to be a fucked up feeling for the men around here, because like Cruiser said a long time ago, she said, even though people know you lying, once that jacket is put on you, people are going to run with it. And that's what they do. They go run with. So people will make commentary about it. Oh yeah, he may be doing something. Oh, he gay, he this, he might be doing something. That's some shit I don't like, and I don't get involved. That's just something I don't really care to talk about. But it's been some other stuff going on. And another thing. So yesterday I overheard Lemon saying that he cashed at Bertha May. Now they say Bertha May is over there doing her thing. She's the new hottest content creator coming up, and everybody is over there supporting her and stuff like that. And she doing her thing. She say, and she must have been dragging Lemon. Now, Lemon, my question to you, and you could be honest, because I noticed lately in the last month or so, you have been really telling us how many people you support financially. You say you support certain people financially, and it appears to not just Miss T Velocity, but to some people that you're beginning to be a paymaster. You are paying people so they won't drag you, or they won't fall out with you. Now that's what I heard, and that's what I'm beginning, because it seems like everybody who's dragging you is you offering them a cash app now, and you come out here and make it real known, and I know that people around here pay to play. They pay to get you put off their platforms. They pay to stay up on your platform. They pay for you to drag somebody. They pay for you not to drag. And it sounds like you are slinging a lot of money around here. And I wonder if your money is buying your protection. Because see, when people get real, real mad at you, they don't give a damn about how much money that you done gave them. They still go drag your ass. Now, that's just the truth. They go drag you. But it sounds like the more that you talk about the people that you gave money to, it seems like those are the people who cool with you. And the ones who just tell you the truth and, go ahead and call shit for what they see, call a spade, you stay away from them, or you don't cash at them. So I'm a little confused on, are you becoming a paymaster for protection? That's just the question I have to ask you. Like I said, I noticed you be talking about you've been dropping a lot of money lately, and you dropping it to certain content creators. And ain't nobody mad, and ain't nobody pocket watching. I'm telling you the truth. Are you paying for your protection? Are you paying to stay good with these people so you don't get drugged by them, or you don't fall out with them? I don't know, because you got your own thing going on over there, and it seems like you don't need any, content creators over here. But we all know, once you fall out with a lot of content creators and certain content creators over here is almost you in the tank. You in the tank. See, because just like the group think tank, the group think, because most of them will follow wherever their people go or wherever their the big content creators go. But now I think that people are getting a, you know, they catching on to some shit and they just going to where the drama at. The strike showed us that whether you got certain content creators to come on, hey, I missed some of them, but it is what it is. But you know, people are still holding it down, creating mess. They still having shit shows. They just moved it to a different channel. So that's my question to you. Are you paying these people because you really like them, Lemon, and you just want to be free with your money, or you paying these people to keep them off your ass? Thank you, Creole Butterfly, for helping out. Can y'all please get those likes up? You know, and do you guys ever think of stuff like that? Some people pay their way just to be liked and accepted over here, and some people don't. And the ones who pay their way to be liked and accepted, those are the ones they push forward for. They share out, you know, and they do all kinds of good things for them because they paying their way. Yeah, he's all over the place. He is. Now, one thing, okay, so Creole, you say, yeah, I do. I do believe that when you pay certain content creators, they make sure they push your product. That's like with anything else, I guess. You know, is a business, you pushing your product. Hey, Southern Nobleman. So that's it. I think, Lemon, you in a place now where you got your thing going on. You got the hottest night show. I did see at one point your numbers was beginning to drop, but you bounced back, you know, and I'm here for you. I'm here for you. But I've just got to tell you the truth. I have to tell you the truth, Lemon. I think from what I heard, you know, from different content creators at different shows and stuff, it sounded like you're a paymaster. Just like your girlfriend that you no longer be, she was a paymaster to stay on people platforms, for people not to kick her off, for people to allow her to stay there for so many hours and run amok, as YouTube cameras would say, run amok. You know, people pay their way over here. It is what it is. Now let's talk about dog whistles, YouTube camera, and everything. What's going on? Because I often say this. I don't know if you all have really listen when I say that you got content creators who send out dog whistles. And once they send out dog whistles, then it seems like that content creator get attacked. Certain content creators get attacked. That's what I think that's going on with YouTube cameras. You know, she over there holding her own. She got a hell of a morning show, you know, and it's the hot spot in the morning. And I think dog whistles has been blown and people are now fucking with her because they don't want to see her survive. It seems like whenever you get numbers around here and you just do your thing, that people start attacking you. Everybody don't want to come down here with that beefing bullshit. But here's my thing to you, YouTube cameras. You hold your own over there. Yeah, they coming at you. Certain people are coming at you. You know what I mean? You feeling some kind of way because you did a video today and you was talking about fake hoes. And I agree with you, sis. Now, I don't call them hoes, but I agree with you. There's a lot of fake people here. But when you allow certain shit to go on your platform and you the platform holder, that's what you bring. And especially when people start sending out dog whistles, that's what happens. People start attacking you. So I noticed they've been attacking you for a couple of days. It seems like a couple of people for maybe a week or two now have been attacking you. And I think the reason why, because again, dog whistles was sent out. I'm gonna believe that shit in my mind. I ain't gonna change. And because people don't like that you have people on your platform and they do all kind of diabolical shit and say all kind of diabolical shit and just run amok on your platform, and you know, don't look like you can control that or you could control that. So I'm sure they coming after you for that reason, for the people you allow on your platform and the things that you allow to happen on your platform. But I also believe that dog whistles was sent out, and when dog whistles are sent out, what happens is they whistle to the other people that don't like you. So then those people start making videos. Those people start attacking you. That's how that shit goes over here. I've said it more than once, and I believe it. I believe certain people are puppet masters over here. And once they start pulling the strings, they'll send other people at you. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That's what I think. And you can't tell me how to think because I've seen it happen to me. I've seen it happen to a host of people around here, and to include some of them. Some of them, right? No, Miss T, her doormat ass is just get the real side of all problematic peace. She co-signs are now on her full ass. Okay, so drag South Africa. She can't handle real beef sector smoke anyway. She's going to get hers or trick Duke. So swing for her. Oh Lord, now I don't know about all that. That's my Gummy. You know, Gummy always got something to say. No, I just think that they coming for her. Her show's doing well over there. She done had, some shit going on with other people, and it is what it is. Now she's just going, they just go fuck with her for a little bit. And you never know who a lot of these people are when they come in you and they troll you. I know that she's been having trolls in there saying different things to her and everything. So she has her little show. Hey, it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is for everybody. That's how it goes over here. You see by Sunday. You'll see by Sunday. I don't know what that means. I'll see by Sunday. What Gummy? What will I see by Sunday? Hey, respectfully, M, how you doing? Good to see you back on the scene. I see you've been over there doing your thing. So a lot of people don't like you, and when people don't like you, and you have one little running with somebody else, it opened the floodgates for everybody who has a problem with you to come after you and start making videos and saying all the things they've been wanting to say, how they don't like you, how you fake, how you do this, how you side with that, how you buy. It just opens the door for everyone to make the videos of people who actually don't like you. They just don't like you. They don't like you, and now is the time. And I don't like nobody. Okay, Emma Bird, I see you and Burn that you don't like nobody. That's good then. That's good. So that's what's going on with you now. That shit that took place today on your live, and I definitely support you. I rock with you heavy, YouTube camera. Some shit that happened on your platform that affected me, and I just kept it moving because that's me. Everybody's not gonna be like that. And people didn't understand because I'm good with you. I'm good with you. That's how your platform go. So today they were up there and you were doing your little spiel on what your recap and stuff, and then you had your co-host. Now listen, y'all, people don't like Sassy, but people do like Sassy. People don't like the fact that they say Sassy take over. She running YouTube cameras channel. She's this, she's that, she's condescending. So we already know what people give when it comes to Sassy. However, that's her choice of a host. And I think that if that's a host on her channel, like if y'all was a host on my channel, I had a host, I would want people to respect them, but that's not the way it goes all the time. See, there's no level of respect here. And that's just something we just have to be, really real with ourselves. No one really respects anyone around here. And here's another thing. Eventually, I have always said this, eventually, everybody will fall out down here. That's what it gives down here. Everybody will fall out. Because once you start going after somebody for so long and you don't have beef with them for so long, then you got to find somebody new, and then you end up eating your own people. And so that's what it is. So Sassy was up there today, and of course, we know J Dunn, graces her panel, YouTube camera, like the both of them. So they were talking about this limit situation. And for some reason, I don't know if YouTube camera be away. She say she stepped away. She was doing something. Anyhow, they were talking about children up there. They was, J Dunn came up there, and J Dunn is J Dunn, y'all. Let me tell you something. I tolerated J Dunn for a long time, right? You just try to tolerate her, right? So you just try to tolerate. So I put up with J Dunn shit for a long time until I got tired, and I said, fuck it, that's it. You can't come over here no more. You too disrespectful. You at everybody. You even trying to get at me, right? So she got at Sassy for some reason, and YouTube camera didn't really like that. She didn't like that, but she really didn't shut that shit down either, right? Because that's what they do. She normally just let you go over there. I have to be honest, she let you go. Say I'm unbiased. Okay, baby. She just let you go. So that shit struck a nerve today with Sassy, and Sassy jumped off the platform because she didn't want to talk about the death of Lemon's brother. And she thought that J Dunn had really went low. But I'm not sure, Sassy, because I'm confused with you. When have you known her not to go low? That's just who she is. That's what she gives. So I don't know if you were shocked, but I think you dropped down because you didn't want that shit to happen while you was there. So people was like, "Where's Sassy? Have Sassy come back. Hey, Life with Jamil, Happy New Year's to you, sugar." You know, and you stayed gone because she stayed on the platform. Then as you know, I'm in and out. As she started letting people up there, I hear that J Dunn continue to be J Dunn. It is what it is. You can't control her. J Dunn is J Dunn. She has no filter. She has no feeling. She has no emotions. When she's at you, she's at you. But you could tell that she don't care for Sassy anymore. Now they used to be cool because I hear Sassy JD and that. So I knew they used to be cool, but today was the boiling point. I think she pissed Sassy off when she talked about Lemon being involved. Hey V Lachey, y'all drop V Lachey channel. She's a new content creator. I think she kind of pissed her off when she went to start talking dark like that. But again, that's YouTube Camera's platform. See, and you can't tell her who to have on her platform to include Sassy, right? So she just left. She just left. Well, all shit was going on. And then at the end, she pops back up there because of something J Dunn had said. Now, I had left when I came back in. I just heard her cussing J, dragging the shit out of J Dunn. But here's what really piqued my interest, y'all. Didn't pique my interest, but resonated well with me. She said it with so much force, so much power, so that you could tell she had been waiting. Hey, Dobie, she had been waiting for J Dunn to do something to her so she could really, really tell J Dunn how she feels. She held it that long. See, so most people tolerate her, right? And some people really like her. Like she could be funny some goddamn time. Now I'm gonna tell you, she could be funny, even with me disliking her, not being bothered with her. She can be funny, but a lot of times she don't know when to quit. And so she said something to Sassy, and Sassy, let me tell you something. She jumped on J Dunn's ass like she had been waiting for 100 years to tell her ass off. And she even said it. I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you because I knew this day was basically coming. Now, I don't know what J Dunn had done to her in the prior, prior to this, but she definitely was waiting for. She was waiting for her so much that you could hear that anger. You could hear that shit. You could feel that anger when she started cussing J Dunn out. So, and she said this. Now it's up and it's fucking stuck. So that's another person. Is up and it's stuck. And that she was gonna go on live. She was gonna do her own live. Now I don't know if J Dunn done pissed Sassy off so much that she's gonna hit her live Sunday. But she said she was gonna hit her live Sunday on YouTube cameras to respond to J Dunn. But J Dunn really got her out of her body. She got her out of her body. But she got her out of her body because she had been sitting there tolerating her. She had been tolerating. Hey, phenomenal baby, Happy New Year's. She's been tolerating her behavior and whatever shade she's been throwing at her for a long time. She's been tolerating it for a long time. And so now they fell out. And now YouTube cameras, it puts you in a position, and I could tell that you're really uncomfortable because you like both of them. Now, I don't know how much you like J Dunn versus liking Sass. I don't know, but I know you and Sassy is good. You and Sassy done had y'all little powwow and back together. And I know you like her hosting your show. I think y'all get behind the scenes and talk about what your show gonna be about. And you guys host it from, but it puts you in a fucking position. Really, that's why I really like me just being by myself. Not that I don't like a co-host, every now and then, but it's good sometimes to be by yourself because now is as if they put you in a position to choose and you don't have to choose between either one of them. But see, this is where this shit gonna just grow legs. It's gonna grow legs now. I'm gonna talk about it because I'm telling you some for real shit. It's gonna grow legs because now people gonna want you to choose, or they gonna watch whether you choose between J Dunn and Sassy. Now, that's what it's gonna be about. It's gonna be whether or not you choose J Dunn over Sassy or Sassy over J Dunn. Either way you choose is gonna present a problem for you. You don't never have to choose. Miss T not telling you to choose, but I'm telling you the position that J Dunn put you in today. She put you in that position because she sat on your platform and talked about your good Judy. She talked about your good Judy, and you had to feel some kind of fucking way. And I would hate to be in your position if I truly liked both of them. I would hate, hey, Gemini love, I would hate to be in your position, but you're in a position now. Now, I don't know how you going to do it. Now for me, I wouldn't pick either one of them. I would just keep them at a distance. But she purposely put you in that position because she came on your platform, not her platform. She came on your fucking platform and she disrespected Sassy like that. Sassy came on your platform, not her own platform yet. She came on your platform and she disrespected J Dunn. Well, they both was equal. You know what I'm saying? So it puts you in a position, kid. It puts you in a position. And I know that have to be fucking with you because from what I could see, you don't want to be in that position because I think you like J Dunn. And J Dunn is waiting. Ooh, Miss T, they ain't gonna like this. She's waiting for you to say something or to do something or to show that you displeased. And I know you don't want to do it, but see, I know how she operates. We've been watching her operate for years. She's not going to change. She's been the same J Dunn. She's waiting for you to say something so she could tear your ass up too. She's waiting for you. See, right there. That's my girl right there. See? J Dunn just played messages between her and Sassy, so this will not end well. There you go. Now I'm telling you, you let her put you in a position, and you're not gonna like that Miss T Velocity saying this. And I know you was really upset. You was calling everybody fake hoes because they was, kind of going at you, sis. I see that. And you just got to get out there and fight. And you can't let people think that because you so nice in something, the same shit happened to me, that you're a pushover. But here's the deal. J Dunn purposely put you in that fucking position. And you know why she put you in that position? I'm sure she up in the clouds listening. Is because she was tired of you allowing Sassy to be on your platform and be her host. Hey, JV's baby, what's going on? She was tired. And so her way of showing you that she's tired, that she's gonna go ahead and fuck with Sassy. So she put you in that position. Now you're in a position. So I don't know how well this is going to end because to me, you really don't. Now, listen, I'm not telling you have to pick or choose, but this is what the shit comes down to down here. You're going to have to make a choice. Because as long as both of them allow and see all the shit they be doing lately is fake. They all been on the platforms with each other, even though they hate each other. They don't want to, they all been playing nice with each other. So, that shit can come and go. But you're in a position now. And I don't know how well it's going to turn out. Like I said, you guys have you know, I don't know about you, YTC. I think you said that you've never been behind the scenes with, you know, J Dunn, but y'all could best believe that J Dunn is now going to unload whatever video, whatever audio, whatever clip she have now to prove her point. She's like a pit bull. She locks in and she will not let go until she see blood. So since it's up and stuck between her and Sassy, you in a position. Unfortunately, that's how it goes. That's why sometimes, you know, over here is just a strange place. Some shit I will never do. Some people I would never be behind the scenes with, you know, and not that I be behind the scenes, but you let them tell it, you know, I'm messy and shit. I'm behind the scenes. But she put you in a position. And I believe she purposely put you in that fucking position because she wants to fire off at your ass. So again, what better way to do it other than to get at your co-host, Sassy? I'm just telling you, it's all a goddamn game down here, and it's how well you play it. And some people choose not to play it. Jay Dunn told YouTube camera that she is going to hit her link in the morning. See, that's what I'm saying. So by her hitting her link and Sassy saying it's up and stuck, and Sassy don't want to get on the link, who is that going to drive out? See, that's what I'm getting to, baby. So that's where I say you have to make a choice because she's going to purposely, and because you're so good with Jake and you like Jake and you don't want no problems with Jake because you don't have a problem with Jake and you think everybody wants you to have a problem with Jake. For me, I don't give a fuck one way or the other. I just watch you in the morning, support you, and I ain't gonna stop doing that. But right there puts you in a position, baby. I'm just telling you, and I think it's gonna get ugly. And I think you put in that position because she wants your ass next. See, she tests you a lot, like she used to do Miss T Velocity. She used to test Miss T Velocity a lot. And I used to have a lot of patience. And this one right here used to always say something, her and other people. And she tests you a lot. And now she's testing you because since it's up and stuck with her and Sassy, she gonna have to come after somebody else. She can't come after Langston. I mean, we don't really know no connections, but her and you know, if we was to look at it and you wanted to come after somebody, you can't come after Langston. So who else is it to come after? You could go after Exposed because Exposed her friend. And I'm just saying some people, but I don't think you have that in mind. I think you have in mind is to keep fucking with Sassy because that's gonna put YTC in a position, and YTC is going to make a choice. That's sad. So I'll tell you how it will end. YTC will get dragged and doxxed by J Dunn by Valentine's Day. Sassy too. Oh, well, if that's what she do, notice everyone moved away from JD and YTC is her next target. Now, that's a good point there, Bush baby. That's a good point there. A lot of people do move away from her, but she has a lot of people who like her as well. And you know, there's a host of characters down here, and she's just one type of character down here. And I think what happens is she pushes people buttons. She push you to the limit where you say, fuck it. I can't fool with her no more. I just can't fool with her. You know, and we'll see how it works out. I don't think it's gonna be a very good ending, but I don't think Sassy is scared either. Like I said, Sassy felt some kind of way for a long, long time. And I want this is where I want the chat participation. You don't have to get up here, but let me know. Why do you think it takes content creators so long to get tired of people? I don't know why we have so much patience. I know why I had patience. I know why. Dunn isn't a friend to anyone. She doesn't know how to be a friend. It's always seemed like when Dunn calls someone a friend, they fall out right after. I don't know. Like I said, she's never been a friend of mine. She's even said it. I said it. I knew her through a mutual friend, you know, but she's never been a real friend of mine. So it would have been easy for her to come after me, you know. Like I said, our shit went away, but I'm just seeing her move around here. I'm just seeing her move around here. And like I said, when I saw that shit today, and Dory, this is a message for you. I don't know if you trying to get back in the beef sector, you trying to make yourself relevant. I don't know what's going on with you, Dory, but you have popped back up and you're hitting everyone's platform. Um, your channel good, sis? Cause go to your own platform. Pazara had to come up there to drag you down. She was begging to drop the link, because she wanted you to get down. You hitting everyone's platform, and I don't know your purpose. You're really not adding to the content at all, but I'm a little confused. I definitely feel a way about YTC calling us opinion heads and accusing us of gaslighting. I didn't appreciate that, especially as a supporter. So I was say, oh shit, she was calling you that, Karen? Because I know you have open, you engage quite a bit. Was she calling you that, or she was saying it in general? She was pretty pissed off. She was calling people a lot of fucking fake hoes, and I got her point now. Let me tell you something. If I'm gonna be unbiased and I'm going to tell the truth, I felt what she was saying because those very same people who was calling her fake, and I looked at her video the second time because when she comes on back to back is to go after somebody, and she was real upset, and I understood and I felt where she was coming from because the most of the people that talk shit about people being fake down here, those are the fakest mofos down here on this YouTube. They the fakest. They will fake that shit. They will talk about each other, drag each other kids, do some downright low down dirty shit to each other. And guess what? They back on the platform together. See, that's what I call fake. I don't know what y'all call fake, but that's what I call fake. Because when I say it's up and stuck, it's up and stuck. There's no coming back. I don't fucking need you. I ain't gonna fool with you, period. But these people must need each other. They must need each other to survive because they will take this very same abuser back. But that shit happens in real life. The abusee will continuously take the abuser back. And to me, when you do shit like that and talk about my kids and my family and my dead relative, to me, you fucking abusing me. You can't be no friend of mine. You can't be nothing more to me. You are completely dead to me. And is up and is stuck. Now to drag me a little bit, no big deal. Hey, it is what it is. I'm down here in this arena. Shit, I ain't exempt. But when you go downright dirty and dark and deep with me, you can't fuck with me, period, ever in life. And Diva tell you that's how I am in real life. My friends are very limited. Once you fucking cross me, is a done. You guys play a lot of games. So y'all are fake. And she said it right. The very same people who calling her fake or whatever, they're fake too. Because they kissing each other's ass. They in each other's face after they done the vilest, lowest, darkest, demonic shit to each other. They back friends. I can't play like that. And YTC has been seeing what JD has done to every other content. She really thinks she's exempt. Nope. But I think what happens when you're a content creator, baby, and you like somebody, and I'm gonna say this for myself because I put up with it for a long time. I put up with people, for a while. You try not to follow suit like, damn, everybody don't like her, everybody kicking off the platform. She's doing this to everybody. So you don't think you exempt. Never did I ever think I was exempt from being dragged or called a bag of bitches by her. And I love that Lemon used my term all the time, a bag of bitches. Yeah, Miss T brought that down here, baby. She did, Lemon. I love that you used her term. But anyway, you just try to walk easy sometimes. You just try to walk easy. And it looks like when you try to walk easy and you try to cultivate a relationship, a YouTube shit with some people on here, people take you as weak. And when they take you as weak, they start fucking testing you. And you're being tested by the very same person that have tested everybody else. But see, most of the people that she have tested and shitted on and done shit to, they right back friends with her. So a person will never learn, you know? And like I said, she could be funny as hell sometimes, when she hop up on platforms and she get to asking those questions, or she start bringing in some mess, she could be funny, but she has no boundaries and no limits. And like I said, she's testing your limit. She's testing your real YouTube shit with Sassy. Mm-hmm. YT, she's scared of J Dunn, but she fuck with her views. I don't know. J Dunn even played a voice note from Sassy talking about Langston being cheat with. What? Oh fuck! Why, Sass? Why would you ever? See this the shit. She couldn't play a voice note with me. See, why would people ever talk to her on the phone? Why would I don't know. I don't know. See, that's what I mean. I don't know. Scorpio Sassy has publicly said Towns was cheap. Oh, so is no big Sassy supposedly for money, and J Dunn is rich. This should be legal, and I hope Sassy can finally put J Dunn in jail. I don't know, because I think Sassy will fight hard. Sassy is rich. She never came down here and said she rich. She may know how to do things legally, but she never said she was rich. I never heard her say she was rich. But then, no, Sassy not scared. And like I said, when she cussed J Dunn out today, that shit came from the depths of her soul. But my thing was, how long have you been waiting, Sassy? Because you said you was waiting. You knew she was coming. I've been waiting for you. And see, guess what? We all said that. I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you to turn against me. We all have said that. So see, people just wait. Now you just told Dory to get her own channel. So why not tell Sassy? Sassy could get her. Sassy got a channel. Sassy says she will be on Sunday to take it to answer J Dunn on her own platform. Nah, I ain't have to tell Sassy, because Sassy got a channel. Sassy used to come on her channel. Now, why she stopped coming on her channel, and she started just supporting YouTube cameras heavy, but they've been, hosting, maybe because that's something she liked to do. But this has forced her to go to her channel because she know that J Dunn will be on YouTube cameras channel every morning, just to make sure she don't get her ass up there, unless this shit is a play, which I doubt it, or they'll come to some type of agreement and they can be cordial on the platform. That's what that shit is about. Please, 290 people, let's get these likes up. Don't hesitate. You fake too, Indigo? Indigo got you. My nerves is not set up for this foolishness, but that's what it gives over here, V. Lachey. She typed it in the chat because we said she wasn't being direct with JD before she ended the first live. Oh, okay. Because people were saying that she was afraid to say something to JD. I would hope that YTC is not afraid to say anything to J Dunn. She comes out here and cuss a mofo out when she get ready. But it's something that she like about her. And like I said, today, she fucking pushed her back up against the wall. Now, I could be wrong. I hope she ain't mad at me for telling the truth. But you allowed her to push her back up against the wall. You did. Exactly. Faking a bunch of mad holes that link up to attack one person. They do that all the time. That's what they doing now. They will link up to attack people, knowing that they don't even like each other. But they will link up just to attack one person. They've been doing that shit for years. Ever since I've been down here, y'all, they've been doing that. And like I said, you have these people who have big platforms that send out them fucking dog whistles, and then you hear all the dogs come and start attacking the same person who they drop it out there. It's almost like they puppet masters and shit. And then what? People start going after that person. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, some shit happened, and it seems like from that point on, what happens? Everybody now start going to come after her. But then again, when you allow people to come on your platform, and I never tell people what to do on their platforms. I learned that shit, a couple of years ago. Mind your damn business. These folks are grown. They could do what they want. It's their platform. You just worry about Miss T Velocity decorum and her platform. But for me, I try not to have shows that I know will put people in a position or put me in a position. That's me. But it seems like since she been doing good out there, rocking the numbers out, people just go, she just go, they just go come out. I also been called out. The tramp stamp didn't like her. Oh yeah. All right, y'all be blessed. I was hanging while I got ready. I'm heading out. JV's take care. I heard Lemon too going at you. I was like, oh no, not Jay. He wanted to get a piece of you last night. But yeah, what are words going to do? Dragging and cussing folks out don't phase me. Yeah, but it's something out. It's something over here, baby. That it is what it is. It is what it is over here. Anybody dealing with tramp stamp or JD should expect and accept what they get, especially after seeing how they do each other. Baby, I just sit back and watch. Ray Black, I set my ground rules and I'm not veering from them. Blackberry molesters, make sure she puts them in the chat to remind people. So, V. Lachey, how come we not getting your notice? Let me go back over there and make sure I'm signed to you. I don't know how JD get them that comfortable. You know what? That's the truth. I told you, Miss T. I don't know how. I swear to God, I don't know. Hey, unfiltered Muffy. I don't know how people get so comfortable with her that they just tell her all their business, and I just don't know. I've never been comfortable with people like that. Even people I have talked to on here, they don't know my business. I never get that comfortable to tell these people. The only person on here that knows my business is Queen Diva. Oh, I was happy she cursed her out because JD had also been poking Sassy. That's what I said. Sassy said, hey, I seen you coming after me. Hey, Cosmic Girl, I know you've been shading me or whatever. And she just went, ballistic. JD didn't like that YT afford Sassy to be the only one on the link. Yeah, like I said, yeah, it put her in a position. Not to change the subject. I loved your casino. Next time I want to send you a cash app. Sure. Now listen. Yes, Bush baby. Hold that thought. Hold that thought, sugar. I'm a bag of bitches too. Yeah, that was my favorite saying, and I noticed people use that. Ooh, she called her a bag of bitches. They got that from Miss T, but that's okay because we all get something from someone else. Once YouTube camera don't agree with JD, it's over. And I know, I know. Hey, Dovey, what's going on, baby? How you been doing? Show Miss T Lassie some love by just tapping that like. I don't think she is afraid of JD. I think she doesn't want to deal with the aftermath that comes while breaking up with JD. That girl is exhausting from the chat, so I can only having her on the panel. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. You try to prevent that. Hey, what's going on, fam? Hope you're feeling better. Tapping. YTC is the last panel. Say it. Oh, until Pizarro come off strike. Pizarro was in there. Pizarro was in there striking off. She was trying to get Dory off that platform. But Pizarro she did conspiracy. I heard her do conspiracy. I was over in her live for conspiracy. So she doing something different. Y'all, they all say they doing different. They'll be back. They love, they love the beef sector. They love the mess. They ain't going anywhere. Pizarro or none of them. I don't know. Is the strike just Pizarro? But I remember them veering off doing something else, and it didn't last long. They was back over it. Yep, you got to stay off of them phones and out of IGs. Yep. I know a few people business on here, but I never said a word. Even I'm not cool with one person anymore, but her tea is spilled because I just don't get down like that. Yeah, Indigo, I don't. That's one thing. I try not to make my life available to these people because I already know. One thing about it here, we have definitely seen a couple of things. There's no real loyalty down here, and I deal with loyalty, to be honest with you. I have some people on here, I must say, that I'm good with and stuff like that, and I don't ever foresee us having a problem because we're just not that type of group of people. However, when it comes to dealing with so many people on here, and you on the phone, you in the IGs, you on the panels, you talking to them, there's no loyalty. I like I told Diva, I said, Diva, everybody down here, is bound to fall out. because what happens is they stop when you stop supporting some people just don't walk away. They want to tell everybody why they don't support them. They want to cuss you out because you don't support them no more, and all that crazy shit, that they just start eating each other because they don't have anybody else to eat, because people getting tired of the same people you go back and forth with. So what's next? Damn, I'm gonna start eating my own people, you know, and that happens down here. You shouldn't. You can't trust no one out here. You really can, and it's so sad. Indigo, these people businesses out here. And if some of us subs was grimy, we could shake the table. Oh, see, I'm sure the subs hold a lot. That's why, listen, you guys, the first we doing something, not the first, but next year we doing something. And I would hope that all you guys will participate in this. I think it's gonna be fun for us. And like I said, um you'll be protected, whatever, you'll be protected, but I'm working on something right now. I still have to get some pieces of equipment. Okay, I got to get some right at Carrie, exactly, but some of us aren't evil and spiteful. Yeah, some of y'all aren't evil and spiteful, so you won't do it. Yeah, it's not worth it. Let me tell you something, it's really not worth it. One thing about me is if I ever really liked you, it's hard for me to really come down here and say some mean shit to you. You know, I have really fallen out maybe with one person that I considered a friend. I never came down here and really said anything bad about them, because that's just not some shit I do. If I liked you first, I liked you for a reason. But I think because these relationships is built on just what we said. The only reason why you linking up with me is because you don't like Carrie Ray. The only reason why Carrie Ray is linking up with T Danielle's because she don't like Indigo, you know. And I think they link up for the wrong reasons, and that's why the relationships don't last. And it's just easier for you to come down here and drag people than to just say, hey, listen, I walked away from the relationship, because everybody just wants to make a show, and they want to make sure that they make a shit show that, you know, people come to and support. All the shit shows, when shit like that happen, oh yeah, I do. I do hot rod. One thing, I don't follow the crowd. You have to do something to me. I don't follow the crowd, you know. If I don't like a person, sometimes, or if somebody have done something to me and I really notice it, I'll just walk away. I'll never say nothing. I'll just walk away, because it's that easy. I don't want everything to be a show. Everything is not show worthy. But if you, what, how they say it, if it's on YouTube, we go talk about it. It's look, it's not worth it. I believe in the laws of the universe. See, that's another thing, Carrie. I do believe that. I wholeheartedly, from my soul, believes what you put out there is what you gonna get back. And even though some people say, "Oh, this just entertainment. We just doing this. We just character." Nope, that shit came out of your mouth. That came out of your mouth. And when you really do nasty, evil, malicious, demonic, hateful shit to people, you're going to reap those seeds. I mean, you're going to reap that harvest. And whether we see you reap it or not, you still going to reap it. We may not see it, but you still going to reap it. If you don't reap it, your kids will reap it. If your kids don't reap it, your kids. Every seed you sow, you shall reap. And that's the fact. Karma. Some people get instant karma. Some people don't get instant karma though, Rodney. Some people get instant karma. We see some shit happen like that. I never forget. I think I told y'all this story. You know, I'm gonna wrap it over the story. Anyway, it was this girl. She wanted me to get fired so bad. She was just so fucking jealous of me. I lied to you not, right? That when we got a new DON, she started saying all this stuff about me. And now the DON is new. She ain't even researched shit. You know, my documentation, right? So make a long story short, I was like, damn, you know, I said, I can't believe that this chick done came in here. And it looks like this lady now is looking over my shoulder, believing her, right? believing her. I said, now she just fucking with me. Now I got to worry about the DON on my case, right? So I could tell. So finally, she calls me in her office one day, the DON, brand new, y'all. She ain't been there, but maybe about for fucking 2 weeks. And you know about me? See, but I ain't no dumb nigga, right? So she calls me in her office and she was like, oh yeah, you're charting this. They said you didn't do this, and this patient. And so she's going on and on and on. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at her and I'm like, really? You really go write me up? So she had this big write up, and you know how you have to sign it, right? You have to sign. I said, you wrote a lot of stuff here. Did you see that? She said, oh yeah, I saw some things and they were telling me. Oh, they were telling you? I said, okay. So when it was time to sign now, you could not sign if you being reprimanded for something and they writing you up. You didn't have to sign. So she said, oh, you could just sign right here saying that I took. I said, no, I'm not going to sign that. I said, I'm not going to sign. I said, because this isn't factual. But I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. And this the guy on the street. Hey, Mike, look, I said, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I said, you don't know me. I said, you're going on hearsay. You haven't really even checked behind me. I said, but someone has come in here and said something to you. You're new and you're going along with them, right? Somebody who's trying to destroy me, right? Put my job in jeopardy. I said, but no. I said, I'm not going to sign it, but I tell you what, I'll sign it after I talk to my lawyer. I said, I'm going to call my lawyer and then I'll come back. Right. There you go, baby. I said, then I'll come back and I'll have a rebuttal for you. She said, okay. She said, okay. Right. So, I go and I'm like, damn, I'm getting all my documentation and everything, and my shit is solid. And so it was a Friday. They always like to do shit on a Friday. Even when they fire you, they like to fire you on a Friday. And there's a reason for that. So it was a Friday. And when she said, oh, you're not going to sign? I said, absolutely not. I said, but what I'm going to do, I said, because you have me in here and you have this write up. I said, you've been here one week, 2 weeks. I said, you don't know a thing about me. You've never called me in here to talk to me. I said, you just commenced to write me up on some hearsay. Nothing factual, right? Did you go out there and check on your own? Right? So Monday came. And so I came back in there to her, right? Early in the morning. I was waiting for this bitch. I came in there early in the morning. I said, oh yeah. I said, I did speak to my lawyer. I said, and my lawyer wants, you to give me all the documentation that you have checked, and I said, and the reason for you writing me up that to be factual. You know what she did? She said, I had looked over some stuff. See, I tricked that motherfucker when I told her, let me go talk to my lawyer. I said, because this is really unfair. I said, you don't even know me. And you got a 3-page write-up here about my work performance. I said, you don't even know. You going on hearsay? You sure? See, she knew she wasn't fooling with no goddamn dummy when I told her I was going to check with my lawyer. So I went home and I was like, okay, gather all your stuff and then reply Monday. And I prayed. I was praying and because I was a little worried, right? Because this lady had this 3-page write-up, but I know she ain't know shit about me. So when I was doing my hair, I had packed my lunch. I was doing my hair and stuff. And I was talking to God, y'all. Listen, God's truth. God had told me before I touched my doorknob, if you hold your peace, I'm going to fight your battle. Now, remember what I told you. I'm telling y'all a God honest truth, just like that. Before I touched the doorknob, the Spirit said, if you hold your peace, I'm going to fight your battle. And I said, okay. I got my little shit. I went to work. Right? I went to go in her office. I had all my documentation, y'all, all my stuff piled up, pretend like I had spoke to my lawyer and everything. So when I got there, we were having a baby shower for a nurse that worked with us. We was having a baby shower for her. And the very girl who had reported me and did all that lying, y'all, my who came to me? My charge nurse. She came to me and she said, guess what? Because she knew what I was going through because we was cool. She said, guess what? She leaving. I said, she leaving? She said, yeah, she leaving this afternoon. She went in there and resigned this afternoon because the boyfriend that she was supposed to marry, or the fiance, took back the ring and he don't want to be bothered with her no more. So this was the one who created this chaos with me, right? She said, so yeah, she leaving this afternoon. Her mother sent for her to come back to California. I looked up. I said, oh, you worked fast, gosh. I swear that's the guys out truth. I said, oh my gosh, I didn't know you was gonna work this fast. Yep. And then check this out. So after that, I said, now I'll hit this next B. So I go into this office and I got these papers stacked up like I really got some shit up in here, right? 3 more lights, y'all. 3 more lights. That's all I'm asking for. Won't he do it? And he'll do it quick in a hurry. That girl was leaving, the one who had created all that chaos, right? So when I went to talk to Deb, I went in there. I said, yeah, I spoke to my lawyer and is a couple of things that I need from you. Why did this chick say, well, you know, I did go back and look, and I spoke to some other people, and some things that I had put down on here wasn't true, and I wasn't aware. I'm new here, and I just want us to go from here. I'm just gonna rip this up. This gosh, y'all. She said, I'm just gonna rip this right up, and you don't have to worry about it. I said, fuck what you heard. Right? I know my stuff. One thing about me, I know my stuff. And when I hit that chick with, let me get my lawyer because this is unfair, and you not just gonna write me up and put my job in jeopardy like that. I said, I'll get back to you. And I talked to God. He worked real fast. Real fast. Now, that's just something I say. Hey, seeking real knowledge. There's my girl. I think she done changed her damn name. Hey, Bizarre. Because she the only one that called me Miss T like that. So it must be Bizarre. So that's a true story. You can't come in and just start writing a person up and not knowing and doing your research because you're going on hearsay. Not only that, she only okay, baby. Hey, sugar, much love to you. And here's the craziest thing: the DON. Guess what? They fired her. I said, got to be more careful. Boy, you doing some stuff down here. I swear, they fired her. She wasn't there, y'all, a good month, and they got rid of her ass. They sure did. So that little chick who was trying to get me in trouble, who lined me up, and those people behind, they didn't do nothing but make me go in my prayer closet and pray hard and let God fight my battle while I help my peace. But one thing, here you go, right there, Bush baby. This is something I learned. My husband taught me this years ago. He said, whatever you do, he said, you keep a little black book of everything you do. You make sure you document everything you do. He said, because these snow bunnies will come after you. He said, and let me tell you something. A pen is powerful. And he showed me how to document shit. He said, and when somebody calls you in the office, that's why I was sitting there writing, y'all. She was talking. I said, you sure? Okay. And I'm just writing. You said I didn't do. Okay. You said my charge. Okay. And I documented everything. And that's why before I even could lay my case out, I had won. No, you not just go fool with me and my livelihood. But so they fired her. The girl man didn't want her. He sent her ass packing. So that's just something that happened to me. Okay. Now, I'm not going to be here long. God is awesome. I'm telling you, sometimes you just have to be still. Like I said, it was before I touched the doorknob. Remember what I told you? You hold your peace. I'm going to fight your battle. I just didn't know he was going to fight it that quick. I really didn't. I thought, man, I was sick on my stomach. I was getting sick. I was like, damn, these people attacking me. Sometimes when people attack you, and this the moral of the story, I know I was kind of long-winded. I was like naturally butter. Naturally butter. She gets kind of long-winded. What natural deluxe butter? Natural deluxe. I was kind of long-winded just now. No shade to you, natural deluxe. Just joking, but she's kind of long-winded. But sometimes when people come after you, sometimes you just have to be still. You just have to be still. If you know you're doing the right thing, you know, and it's generally who you are, then just stand still. I always say you feed a beast, it will grow. You ignore it, you'll starve it. It'll go away or it'll die. That's just something I really believe in. Some of the shit we feed on here, it just grows. If we just shut it down and ignore some of this shit, it'll go away. They'll find somebody else to mess with. They'll just leave you alone. But as long as you feed the beast, it's going to keep growing. They're going to keep coming at you, keep coming at you. And that's what takes place down here sometimes. All these videos back and forth. I know we like the chaos. I know we like the mess. But back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You're not doing anything but helping them grow. If you want to shut that shit down, just shut it down and they'll go to find somebody else. With that being said, I'm going to drop this link, but I am going to get ready to get out of here. I appreciate y'all. I didn't know so many people would be here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. That's all I'm asking. Okay, let me see. So, yeah, I'm a documenter. I write like a mofo. Let me tell you something. In college, I struggled with my writing because, you know, most people, they write the way they talk. And so when I used to write my papers, I never forget in psychology, I was so fucking embarrassed, y'all. I had wrote my paper, right? And it was on like a slippery slope. It was a situation, and when does it become a slippery slope? And we had to, you know, say the outcome and what, you know, the pros and cons. I wrote my paper and I gave it to the teacher. When I got my paper back, I had so much red on my paper. I was fucking distraught. You know what she said? You need to go, girl, that's what she said. You need to go back to grammar school. I said, what the fuck? She said, yeah, and learn how to write. That's how nasty her fat ass was. You need to go back to grammar school. I said, no, I don't. I need to get my ass in here in the writing studio. I need to in the writing center and I need to write. And I start writing. And then I start reading things that I write backwards. They'll tell you that's the trick to some shit. And words that we use don't make sense and punctuation marks. And I mastered that shit and I'm a writer. I document my ass off now because I had to finish school. You have to know how to document, right? But she said that to me and it shook my world. And I said, no, no, no. You'll never, ever get another opportunity to write red on my fucking paper. And I went in there and I mastered writing. So I document everything. I'm a good document. I really do. I could write my ass off. But it took for that lady to say that to me and hurt my feelings. Oh, I felt so terrible when she told me that. I said, no, I'll fix your ass. So with that being said, I am going to get out here. I'm not going to drop a link tonight. I appreciate you all for joining me, but I do want y'all to do this. I do want you all to, when you look at situations down here, just know the environment we in. You know, when it comes to being biased, yes, we like people. And yes, of course, you kind of biased. But when you're giving commentary or you allowing people on your platform, try to be unbiased. And know that you are, when people tell you you're not responsible for your platform, you are. And a lot of times when people allow shit to be said and done on their platform, they're going to come to the platform owner. No need. If they can't get to you, they're going to get to the platform owner. You know, now everybody run their shit the way they want to, you know, and it makes good entertainment for a lot of people. But don't think that you can allow people to run rampant and say shit on your platform and do different things on your platform and people not come for you. Again, like I said, I don't have anything. No, I don't feel no way about this J Dunn and Sassy thing. It is what it is. We'll just watch. It'll be commentary for us. And I do believe that You know, when Sassy said that shit with that force is up and stuck. And I think again, I tell y'all all the time, JD is an attack dog. She like a pit bull. She go lock into this shit and she ain't gonna let it go until she feel like she drew blood. That's just the bottom line. And in the midst of that, they put your back up against the wall, YTC. You may not want to hear it, but they put your back up against the wall, baby, because you like both of them. And now you're in a position to almost pick a side. That's fucked up. That's a bad position to be in. You almost forced to pick a side, okay? We just have to see how it play out. I'm not telling you to do that. Miss T. Velocity said to continue on with your commentary, do your thing. However, is those are two people you like. They both frequent your platform every day. And so it's like they're gonna put you in a bad position. With that being said, I'll just have to catch y'all on the flip side. You know, I appreciate y'all for joining me. I've been here an hour 30 minutes. Please make sure y'all hit that like button. But before I leave, you guys, thank you to those who joined me in my casino. I will be doing this Friday. My partner is not going to be here, I don't believe, but I will be doing a live. Now, the way I'm going to do, everybody are dragging you out. That's what I think she put herself in a position. Hold on. You so much, baby. Another thing, I forgot one of my mods when I played for my mods queen. So that's an excuse to go back. Regina M, I humbly apologize, but I'm going to throw Diva under the bus. Diva had the list. Diva was so busy getting her gambling on. She didn't bring me the list. She didn't bring me the list. And then she asked me, right? When it's all said and done, did you get Regina M? I said, oh no, because she don't come in that much. I forgot about her. I said, Diva, you had the list, because she had the list on her phone, but she was gambling. So I will be playing for Regina M. And then I'm going to pull 4 more lucky people after that. And they don't have to be members. They could be the subscribers. And I'm going to take a number bag. And the one who gets the closest to the number that I drew will be the one that I play for. Okay. I will play for you. So I will be back at the casino Friday. My DC Kool-Aid is not going to be here, but I will be here. All right. With that, make sure y'all watch my casino lives, and then DC and I are gonna start uploading more. We trying to get our channel up and growing, and I'm trying to get my channel too, my gambling channel, because there's a lot of people who said they enjoy it, and so I want to give them some enjoyment. But this is going to be for subs only, not members. Subs only. You will have a chance to play. You must have a cash app. Now, last week something happened and I honored it, right? Ray Black is my mod that I adore. Thank you so much, my queen. I have to take, Nick is going back to Georgia, so DC won't be here. So she asked me to give her money to Gemini Love. Now, if you're a sub in here and you're playing with me Friday, I will do the same thing that I do. I will choose 5 people at $20 each. You could win up to 10 times the amount. 10 times the amount or whatever, right? You'll get something, right? You have to be present, and you yourself must have a cash app for me to cash app you, okay? When we going? We going Friday. Either Friday or Saturday. I'll let you know. And here's another thing too, you guys. So I watched the lives, right? I watched casino all the time. I don't know if I'm going to start going late at night. So when I videotape, it's not a lot of people around and I don't get people in the camera, which DC is pretty good about that, because we're not supposed to have other people in our videos. That's one thing they ask you not to do. So I don't know if I'm going to start sneaking in there kind of late. You guys just have to watch to notice. It'll be a pop-up notice maybe. And I will video record because it's a little quiet, okay? So I'll let you know. And I really want to go down to Maryland Live. So I do. I want to go to Maryland Live instead of MGM. But when she come back, we'll still do it again. But she's taking her son back to he's in the military. She's taking her son back. And happy birthday to Nick. And much love to you and safe travels, DC. Happy New Year's to everyone. Happy New Year's. If you're going out for the New Year's, normally we stay in, we play games, and if you drink, have your drinks and stuff like that. We normally don't go out anymore. Years ago, we used to go out all the time. Now it's like a stay home and kick back and chill. Okay? So, with that being said, if you want to catch me, make sure and don't forget to subscribe to DNT Slots. That's our slot channel. So a lot of times when we go live, you'll see it on the slot channel versus the Miss T Velocity, StreamYard. With that being said, I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Thank you for joining. Make sure you hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, consider becoming a subscriber. If you're not a member, consider becoming a member. All right? I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Wrong one. Drop the link. Drop the link. Bush Baby, you want me to drop my link? Let me see what Bush Baby want. Right quick, she said, drop my link. Thank you for joining. I was going off, baby girl. I didn't drop the link today. Bush Baby, you can always write me if you're not going to come up right quick because I was going on. You can always write me at my email. Y'all drop my email in there. The casino channel link. Oh, okay, y'all. Drop the casino. Drop the casino channel link. Thank you, Bush Baby. And thank you to Bougie Auntie. You know why, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Now, under new management, I haven't seen you, but I've seen you around. What's going on, sis? I haven't seen you over here. And I know you normally come over here and, drop a little hello or something. Drop the casino link, y'all. Please, right quick. I'm about to get out of here. I got to go. Well, I think everybody thought I